The other cop runs into a 300-pound guy. He shows up, barely says a word. The guy charges like a tank, almost flattens him. The detective hits him with a taser, but not working. Big guy swats him away like a fly. He struggles up, jumps on his back, and still gets thrown off. Finally, the doctor jabs him with a tranquilizer. Big guy goes down, face first onto the hospital bed. What a day!
They're gonna kill each other! My boys, they bought these military vests off the internet, and they want to try them out!
They count down. 3, 2, 1.
See, I told you they'd work.
They lower their guns. One officer helps the younger brother up, but something's wrong with the older one. Sees the vest got pierced. He quickly calls an ambulance, while the whole family still keeps blaming each other. With that mess handled, they get another case. A car window smashed, and the driver's missing. They follow a trail of blood and find the guy in the bushes. He is badly wounded. Turns out, he's a bounty hunter, also a friend of the cops. He was chasing a fugitive, but got stabbed. The suspect is hiding at his aunt's house nearby. Furious, he storms in, but the woman won't talk.
So, you're gonna call him. Otherwise, we're gonna book you for aiding and abetting a fugitive.
She gives in and dials. Then the funniest thing happens. A ringtone goes off inside the house. The guy actually picks up, claims he's on vacation by the beach. You can hear his echo in the room. She opens the closet. Now he's got nothing to say.
You guys want some of this?
They go back and forth, trading blows, until they finally pin him down. Meanwhile, she runs excitedly to the trash can, finds the bomb the T.O. hid, and turns around to show it off. T.O. just says he can't hear her, so she pulls out her radio.
And you're dead. Because radio frequency energy can trigger a bomb.
She's probably never going to forget this for the rest of her life. Back at the station, cleaned up, she greets her colleagues. But why does that officer look so unfamiliar? She turns back. He's heading toward a patrol car. She quietly hides behind another car and watches. Then it hits her. The captain mentioned missing police uniforms this morning. Criminals use them to cover themselves, steal police radios, and check if their deals are being watched. Her hand tightens around her gun. As expected, he steals a police radio. She steps forward to question him. He turns and bolts, jumping over the fence without hesitation. She climbs up and looks over. A dumpster below. She takes a deep breath and jumps. By the time she crawls out, he's already driven away. Surveillance footage quickly identifies the suspect. 2 officers go undercover and find out why he stole the radio. Turns out, they're planning to rob an evidence disposal truck loaded with cash and weapons. They kidnapped a court clerk, forcing her to use the police radio to tell the truck to go to another road.
That truck is driving into an ambush. The escort that meets it will be full of fake cops.
Message sent, so they prepare to kill the hostage. The officer already sneaks in through the air vent, but the metal panel won't budge. The suspect is about to shoot. Suddenly, the doorbell rings. The police officer pretends to be a courier. He exhales, turns around. It is a bit of a thrill, but this mission is completed successfully. It wasn't just a police helicopter that got stolen. The thief was only 14 years old.
Because flying a real helicopter is a lot harder than the video game simulation made it seem.
The police got super scared and started chasing him right away. But the boy didn't want to stop. He said he would stop only if the police did 3 things for him. If they did what he asked, he promised to give the plane back. The first task, stop a party. The boy said there was a place where people partied all night. It was so loud, he couldn't sleep. But when the police got there, they found a bunch of people selling illegal flour. Then came the second task, catch an alligator. The boy told the police where to go. They not only caught a man keeping an alligator, they also found lots of illegal flour in his house. Right then, the boy's mom came to the police station. She begged the police to forgive her son, but instead, the police arrested the boy's dad. Here's what happened. After they caught the alligator man, the police asked him a lot of questions. To save his alligator, the man told the police who his partner was. That partner was the boy's dad. Well, actually, it was his stepdad. It turned out, The boy didn't steal the plane just for fun. He wanted to get his stepdad in jail, because that terrible man made his mom get hooked on illegal flour too. The police got enough proof, and finally sent the bad man to prison. Right then, the boy's plane ran out of gas, but at the last second, thanks to playing GTA for 10 years, the boy landed the plane safely in an empty field. The guy was just walking down the street. A trickle of blood unexpectedly ran down his head. The cop took off his hat, finding a bullet hole right in the middle. The female cop asked him what had happened. They had no choice but to send him to the hospital. The doctor found the lodged bullet at the top of his head. Curious, the female cop wondered, was this why he was spouting nonsense? But the doctor told her the man wasn't rambling. The bullet had caused aphasia.
Pit small envy.
This left the cops scratching their heads. Where had that bullet even come from? Meanwhile, 2 cops arrived at another crime scene. A man claimed he was being spied on. Every time his wife sunbathed in the yard, a drone would show up and start snapping away. The cop admitted a drone wasn't easy to catch, but the woman unexpectedly said,
"The next time I tan, you can come watch."
Her husband turned to the cop.
Are you hitting on my wife?
The cop stood there, dumbfounded.
Get the hell out of my house! Sir.
The 2 cops had to awkwardly left. Just then, a father and son arrived at the station. The father claimed their neighbor had shot down their drone, but when the police checked the footage, they discovered the boy was the real Peeping Tom. The woman's husband had fired 2 shots at the drone. One bullet hit its target, but the other flew over a kilometer away and struck the unlucky guy on the street. The girl was tortured by a psychopath for 3 days.
Please just kill me.
You're still having fun.
She jolts awake and thinks it was just a nightmare until she reaches for the newspaper. It wasn't a dream. Reed was really set free. The man who raped and murdered 3 girls actually had a fan club. As Reed hails a taxi, Detective Ray stops him. Reed smirks arrogantly.
So if you want to keep your badge, you better stay off my ass.
Really? Enjoy your reprieve. It won't last long.
Good seeing you, though. And your girlfriend.
Partner.
I'll bet.
Watching him walk away, Ray assigns a 24-hour surveillance team, but Reed wastes no time. He tracks down the girl who agreed to testify against him.
Scared me to death.
Shaking with rage, the girl charges at Reed, screaming curses. Ray slams him against the wall and hauls him in, but without solid evidence, they have no choice but to let him go. That night, another innocent girl is brutally attacked, her wounds identical to Reed's method. But after investigating, the real perpetrator is found. A die-hard fan of Reed's, this guy, along with his partner, had even created a twisted website called Little Stab Club. The girl is home alone. A shadow appears outside her door. Heart pounding, she hides inside her closet, holding her breath. A mysterious figure steps inside, wielding a 3-foot-long knife. He presses play on his murder playlist. The girl knows this song all too well. It sends chills down her spine, just as she prepares for the worst. Suddenly, Ray and his team burst in, but the man isn't Reed, it's his fanatical partner. Ray immediately dials his sister, Irene, reminding her to be careful. Reed might come after her, but Irene shrugs it off. After hanging up, she even calls her father to set up a dinner date, but when she arrives home, she sees a security guard, lies motionless on the ground. Panic sets in. She kicks off her heels, trying to slip away unnoticed, only to run straight into Reed. Irene drops her bag and bolts.
Just getting started. Mine now.
Reed tackles her to the ground.
Looking at those long legs of yours, crossing them and uncrossing them under the table.
Her father appears, gun in hand. Without hesitation, he puts a bullet right through Reed's head.